What's up, everybody? This is Justin Flinter coming to you live from Northern Virginia with the Justin Flinter Podcast by My Mentor Medicine. This week, we're going to keep along the same lines as our topic of this month, the month of March, and that topic is finding value in your life. We've covered a number of different topics the past several weeks, and the month of February, we focused essentially on conserving your energy, conserving your breath, conserving your time, and moving to the point of being able to effectively conserve all of those things so that you can actually find value within your life. You're actually able to clear away all of the clutter, the things that get in the way from you actually finding what it is you are meant to do, why you are here, the value that you can bring to the people in your life, the society that you are a part of, your community, and ultimately yourself. So an important part of that I actually realized this week in working with a group of students and working on some family things, preparations for the spring break, and also some business opportunities. I have truly come to a deeper understanding of this, and I think it is absolutely imperative that I share it with you. And that is commitment. Commitment is kind of a tricky thing. We can say that we are committed, but sometimes that is shrouded by maybe a paycheck, maybe a defined set of responsibilities, someone else's expectations rather than our own. Ultimately, though, when you truly commit to something or commit to someone, that commitment comes from a place of selflessness. There are a lot of people, most people, I would assume, commit at the level of selfishness. Selfishness in a way that they commit because they are looking for something in the end. They are searching for, again, that paycheck, that higher level job, that new and shiny opportunity in their business. That could bring them tons and tons of money. We commit to something, we commit to someone, most often for the wrong reasons. This week I learned through a number of different situations, one in particular, where I committed to a group of individuals. To be honest, it was completely unexpected. The thoughts that came into my head about how am I going to do this, it was unexpected that the outcome that would come from it and the process that came along with it. I had no idea what I was committing to be quite honest. For those of you who are listening and that were actually a part of that, you know who you are. I honestly had no clue what I was trying to do, but I knew that I had to be there. So, again, if you're listening and you were a part of that group, I truly hope that you received something and that it served my commitment, that is. But really what I learned from that is commitment brings possibility. It can open some doors in front of you and it can close some doors behind you. My commitment in that moment helped me realize even more than I do now why I do what I do, why I have such a passion for helping people. But I don't do it for any selfish reason whatsoever. Of course, I have a business and teaching is also a part of my job. However, it would be much easier for me not to commit in both of those areas because all I would have to do is just show up throw a few needles in some patients, or show up and give a lecture and head on home and come back the next week and do exactly the same thing, give the tests and end the quarter, and then that be done with it. Or treat those patients, head home, come back the next week, treat them again, and be over with it. Be done with it. That would be it. That's all I would have to do. However, because I cannot get past, not that I want to, but I cannot get past the fact that I truly do care. There's no other way for me to explain it other than I am committed to helping people thrive way beyond a level that they can actually see for themselves. I am committed to helping people achieve a level of understanding of the knowledge they are attempting to learn, and they might actually be on the road to learning. In this week's case, they actually are. This level of commitment really stunned me in a positive way, because I saw the expression on the people's faces in the room. I felt, in a way, I felt the room, but I felt within myself that literally that it was like no holds barred. There were no inhibitions keeping me from saying what it is that I thought needed to be said, and following the string, as I learned from some professors of my own, towards the root, I suppose, of the knowledge that I was attempting to help these people understand. Not that I understand them myself, but together I could feel that we were all committed to the same result. And in a short period of time, I think and I hope that the difference that we all made together is a difference that probably would have taken maybe a year or two or more to reach if we were going through the process of selfishly teaching these individuals just a superficial level of knowledge and maybe straight out of a book. Through commitment comes possibility, as I said earlier. And possibility will breed opportunity for every individual that also joins the commitment. I think there's a saying out there that's something like you're stronger together, I believe, is something to that effect. When we all commit to the same purpose, and then we realize that the level of the commitment dives deeper into the abyss of what it is we are truly in search of, the possibilities are endless. So for those who are listening, for you, the listener, what is it that you actually commit to in your life? And have you committed to it selfishly or selflessly? Sure, if you have a job, then you probably just get up, you go to work, you do your thing, you make your paycheck, and then you come home. Are you actually making a difference, though? Going back to this month's topic, have you found the value in your life? Have you learned to conserve those three essential resources of your breath, your energy, and your time? Do you understand what it means to truly commit to someone? For those of you who are listening and that are married or in a relationship, you can understand for sure what it truly means to commit, especially if you've been married for maybe several decades now. You know what that feeling is. You know how things transform. You know how things weren't like they used to be in the beginning, or aren't like they used to be in the beginning, but have transformed, hopefully, into something much better than it was at the start. Things will never look the same. Things will never appear to be as they are. But when you commit to someone or something or a process, and you never look back, you have definitely found some value in your life because you're heading in a direction that you know will actually make a difference in the world. You have found the truth within you. You have found a sense of inner peace, empowerment, a level of belief that nothing can shatter. So I ask you to take a look at your own life and see what it is that you have committed to, and how and at what level you are actually committing. Is it on a selfish level? Is it on a selfless level? Or is it a little mixture of both? As I said earlier, I run a business. I'm also a teacher, professor at a university. I got tons of stuff on my plate, and on top of all of that, the one thing that matters most is I have a family. How committed can you be when your life is so full? We shouldn't have to search for different forms of commitment or different beliefs or different personalities whenever we switch from one thing to the next. Whenever I switch from my business to the school to doing podcasts as I am right now and back to my family, there is no difference in who I am. There is no difference in what I believe. There is no difference in how I act. I am always the same individual, because I am confident in what it is that I do and who I am, where I am going, even though I may not actually understand fully what that is. Just as I said earlier about my level of commitment with those people earlier this week, I had no idea what I was trying to do, but I figured it out in the end. Why? Because we all got there together. So our level of commitment is dependent upon how we place ourselves there. So make the decision to selflessly commit and to put all of your effort into what it is that you truly enjoy doing, what it is that you are truly passionate about in life. And never question yourself. Never look back. Commit to the process, and you'll love the journey. So once again, think for a second what it is that you have actually committed to in your life, who you have actually committed to, whether it be your wife, your husband, your children, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your teacher, your boss, your whatever place you are in your life, and whoever is there with you. How have you committed yourself to them, to those you work together with, to those you are on this planet with? At what level have you committed yourself to them? And why? We should always ask questions more than we should try to provide answers. Questions are, in fact, answers. And your answers will lead you to more questions. So commit to the process. Commit to the journey. And you will see unbelievable transformation in your life. I guarantee it. Because I'll tell you what, if you are not committed 100% of the time with 100% of effort, then you have 100% failed. Because without 100%, there's nothing else. You're living superficially. You don't have a life of fulfillment. There's no chance of that ever happening. So start now. Commit to the process. Commit to the people in your life. Commit to the things that matter most, that help you to understand who you are, what you're capable of, and where you're going. Without those things, you're just following a routine that someone else told you that you probably should. You're working for that paycheck. You're working for that next level in your job. You're just doing your day-to-day thing because that's the way everybody else does it. To heck with the way that everybody else does it. Commit to you. above all, commit to who you are. You've found the value in your own life. Now commit to it. Show the world who you are and never look back. Never do anything else less than that. Commit to who you are. That's all for this week. I'm Justin Flinner, and this is the Justin Flinner Podcast by My Mentor Medicine, coming to you live from Northern Virginia. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.